John Eats Cheap, another one of my favorites. I do this a lot of times when I'm bacheloring or something, because Mrs. Cheap isn't necessarily a fan, but I love it because it combines hot dogs with grilled cheese. It's the Weiner Wink. Yeah, school flashback. We used to have these in school and I loved them. And I love making them at home. I actually do it a lot. Starts off with the hot dogs. Now let me tell you about this. This is how I keep my hot dogs. These are Nathan's hot dogs, which are pretty expensive. They're like $4 or $5 for a pack of 8. These were in the bargain bin because it was the expiration date and they were $1 a package. So I bought like 8 of them. You just put them in a Ziploc, pull them out when you need them. I'm pre-cooking mine in the air fryer, just getting them heated up. So I got the hot dogs, I got the bread. I'm gonna put a little bacon on it too. And cheese. Let's make some Weiner Winks. So we start off, this is just some sandwich bread. You want a pretty good sized slice. And butter it very nicely, and it's going to go butter side down when we make the sandwich, because that's the part that gets good and toasty. I tried softening my butter up here a little bit, so it's kind of, you know, when you do that in the microwave, it's kind of melts. It's softer in some places than others, so I like hollow out a little space down here. You know, school lunches are one thing. I know a lot of people complain about school lunch and cafeteria food in high school and in college. I was one that loved almost everything. Maybe you know, you had some favorites. Let us know in the comments some favorites you had. Maybe it was the Weiner Wink. Maybe it was the chili and cinnamon rolls. I always liked the school peanut butter sandwiches. Those were great.
I like the rectangle pizza.
Yeah, school pizza. That was great. Not so much a fan of the chicken loaf they used to serve. That was not good. It was rice and chicken and yeah, not good. And I always liked school fried chicken, which wasn't fried at all. It was just baked, but that was always good. Macaroni and cheese was good.
I like the rolls. The
School
good
rolls
yeasty
were good.
rolls, yeah.
They knew how to bake, yeah. And beef and noodles. I love the beef and noodles and chicken and noodles. Let us know in the comments some that you like. All right, my hot dogs are done. I do it, we have an air fryer hot dog video. I like to do it, you can do it from frozen, 370 for like 6 minutes. I like to heat up my hot dogs because sometimes just as a Weiner Wink, the hot dog doesn't get completely hot, and I want it completely hot. So there we go. Got the hot dogs ready. First thing we gotta do, buttered side down into the pizza pan or the cookie sheet and load up the cheese.
Chief Junior's here for lunch.
Yeah, he likes the Weiner Wink. He grew up on these.
I didn't eat hot dogs for a long time.
I don't blame you. When I was a kid, we had lousy hot dogs too. Now it's nothing but all beef for the cheap family.
Yes, they're much
And
better.
buy them cheap and stock up.
That's right.
Okie dokie. Now, get our hot dogs over here. Just kind of push them down a little bit. And then we're going to fold it.
You fold it?
Mm-hmm. Fold it up into a little triangle.
Don't forget your bacon.
I know. We're going to put, and the reason I'm doing this, because we ate at Nathan's Hot Dogs one time, and Cheap Junior, it was the first time he ever had, it had a hot dog with cheese and bacon wrapped around it, and he loved it. So I'm doing that here. I'll do it on a couple of them, 3 of them, I guess. Now, I got my toothpicks handy. 2 toothpicks per wink. I guess I could have put the bacon underneath. That probably would have been better. I think I'm going to do that.
I think you still can.
Yeah.
All right. Way to change things up on the fly.
Mm-hmm. Well, it kind of works. Maybe I should have diced the bacon up. Oh well. Then, this is the tough part. You kind of fold it up at the corners. And toothpick 1, toothpick 2, and hopefully it holds. Like that.
So you kind of stick it into the hot dog.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, you do stick it into. There's no kinda about it. It goes into the hot dog.
I have never actually assembled a Weiner Wink before, so.
Ah, well, you're learning. Yeah.
Trying to get all the
And you just want it up like that, so it'll...
toast.
Yep. Get a little toasty on the top, and it gets really toasty like a grilled cheese on the bottom. Now, the ones at school, I will say, they baked them. So it wasn't a real good grilled cheese taste. They did that with their grilled cheese sandwiches too, but they were still good. A couple more here. Got my oven preheating. I didn't remember if I do it at 350 or 400. So what do? 375. That's kind of my rule of cooking. If I can't remember which it is,
Split the difference.
split the difference. And last one, and we're just going to go until they're brown and the cheese is getting brown and bubbly. Gonna have some wiener winks. Behold the wiener wink. I sprinkled just a little bit of cheese on top, and you can see that one kind of came apart a little bit, but nice and golden on the bottom. I'm gonna have that guy right there, I'm thinking. And for some reason, I'm not a fan of ketchup, but I love ketchup on grilled cheese, wiener winks, and fat steak fries. I don't know what it is. I don't care for ketchup on anything else. So remove the toothpicks. And there's also a good way to eat a wiener wink. You start with the end, then you do the other end, then you peel these off, dip them in the ketchup, and then finish the. I know. It's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a system for everything.
Well, I do for the wiener wink. That is some wiener wink goodness. Thanks for watching.
Wait, did you get one with the bacon?
I didn't. I suppose I should try that. I'll just let me grab a knife. Toothpicks out.
Because that was an experiment. You have to see if it
Yeah,
works.
that's true. But really,
Bacon must
possibly
make
be
it better.
bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bacon good.
Like, subscribe, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, follow us.
I'm too busy enjoying my wiener wink.
Comment. Let us know what your favorite school food was.
I love recreating them and making them bigger. I've written my school for recipes from when I went to school there. Thanks for watching. Follow and share. Click like and subscribe. John Eats Cheap.